Hey everybody, I'm Will.
I'm Adam.
I'm Sam, and we are
Working Title.
I'm grabbing that audience and fishing them over here.
Yeah, because no one's here for Vikings.
No one's here.
Nobody cares about this show.
No.
Guys, we are back for Vikings final season, episode
8.
8?
It's only magic.
Or 18, I think.
18.
Yeah, we are bummed that the show's not going in the direction that we want.
Very bummed.
Put us in a depressive state.
Yeah.
But I've heard good things about this finale.
Yeah.
So I'm optimistic. I've enjoyed the show in its entirety. So hopefully, well, not its entirety, but it's had ups and downs.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps supporting Vitzerg.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get it. All you working titleins.
Working tittle titans.
Title
Working
titans.
That's what we should call them. Working titans. That'd be sick.
That's working titans. Let's go with that. That's fucking awesome. Guys, if you enjoy what you're watching, make sure you punch the subscription button. That really helps us out. We appreciate it when you do that. Hit the like button if you like what you're watching. Comment down below. We like hearing what your guys' theories as we talk about our theories. And flick that notification bell.
Guys, this is not a market substitute. If you have not watched Vikings, go on Amazon Prime and then come back to our channel and watch our reaction, baby. We're gonna punch it. Bow! Oh, yes. I forgot.
Oh, America.
The Golden Lands.
Canada. Oh, it's already so much nicer than the other two places.
There's animals.
So lush. So green.
There's life.
Water.
And there's not a man killer
Fire.
on top of whale screaming.
If it's one thing the show does well, it always looks good.
Yeah. We were talking about that the other day. The visuals are always so amazing in this show. Even if the story can't live up to the visuals. They should be advertisers.
Yeah. Might fit them better in this business.
Oh, somebody's gonna survive the show.
Okay, why do they look like more alive now than they were earlier?
Because America brings life,
yeah.
Phil. Don't you know?
No, what's his face? Fake Athelstan brings life.
Watch them all get shot by Native Americans.
Fresh. How do you know it's fresh?
Because it does have salt.
And look,
Do we have that technology back then?
taste
You just taste it.
wonderful. And no, we were brought here for a purpose, which is to be revealed. For now.
What?
What do you think, like, his goal is?
I don't know. He just... Was that not sketchy? What is happening? Did you see that guy?
Just stared at him.
She said we're alive, and he said for now. And then the dude looked at Ube.
Yeah, I don't know. I do not know.
Imagine this is all plot just to kill her back.
He played the long game.
He's so cruddy. Just throw him overboard.
Oh,
When Jormungandr showed up.
Oh my god. Alfred. There's his name. Alfred.
Jormungandr!
Yeah, you mean hippie?
My gracious lord,
Dracula.
Well met, Bishop Aldorf.
Thank you, sister.
I've ordered some of my best men to escort the queen and the young princess.
Bjorn's kid.
Bjorn's
My lord,
kid.
True.
Nothing will
Maybe.
prevent me remaining beside the king,
Definitely.
my husband.
My lord,
Oh.
Come, you should rest.
What?
He's gonna have swamp visions again. Oh
Yeah, I
no.
was gonna say, I was gonna bring that up.
Didn't he have, like, prophecies or something back in the day?
I don't remember.
Sons and daughters of Wessex, we stand indeed at a crossroads. But just as spring always triumphs over winter, so life will always triumph over death. And with God on our side, how is it even conceivable that we could lose this final battle?
Is it just me, or can anyone else never take Alfred seriously? Is it just me?
I mean, he kind of looks tough like an
Yeah.
older man now. So I
I'm
think
taking
He
him
looks
seriously.
like a bloody pansy to me every time I see him.
well, he was, like, from here on.
The
but,
facial hair doesn't, like, fix it for me. He still looks like a
They
pansy.
gave him, like, some scars in the face.
Exactly.
I was like, this kid was so sweet, I'm gonna go fucking kill him.
I know.
To tell you that I no longer believe in negotiating with the devil.
With the devil?
Devil!
The chest of our country, a beacon of light, a beacon of liberty. We shall never surrender, whatever the cost.
We're all yelling. He's like, I'm not finished!
This is our moment. This is our time.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Food.
No, food.
That's big food.
Yeah. Okay, something about the camera.
Yeah, it's shaky.
shaky.
Shaky a little bit. Somebody's creeping on him.
Mm-hmm. That's a wolf, baby. Let's go, beautiful creatures.
Dancing with wolves time. Man, so this is where you have to start being careful. You find new berries, gotta make sure they're not gonna kill you.
I'm getting Tarzan vibes. For some reason. Don't you
I
dare.
don't know if there's wolves in, are there even wolves in Scandinavia? Surely they've seen it.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, I think they're right.
Probably. Oh.
Merca.
Nice.
Merca.
Yeah, it's supposed to be kind of trippy because I've never seen a land like this before.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. The fact that we're even here. Do you think they actually filmed in America?
I don't know. It's a
Maybe.
good question.
It's kind of hard to tell.
This is like the end of Lord of the Rings. The first one. Wow, a reindeer.
Yeah.
Or an elk.
Man, it's crazy. It's just that close to them because it's not used to humans. Dang!
That's a reindeer. Love the music, man. This is incredible.
It's a new world.
Wow, guys, they made it to America. I didn't think this would actually happen.
Yeah.
They have to be up in Canada. That's like the provinces.
Nobody talks about right now anymore. I've already forgotten who he was.
Yikes.
That frightens me.
That frightens me.
Yes, they talk about me. The Saxons talk about me and the Rus and all along the Silk Road, but it's not enough.
Greedy
I
bastard.
mean, you'll eventually get put into Wikipedia if that makes you feel any better.
What? Your eyes have turned. Take blue, Iver. You know what that means, remember? We used to watch over you. We knew that when your eyes turned blue, you were in great danger of hurting yourself.
What?
Yeah, they brought that up before when he was a
And
kid.
Raven said not today, Iver.
You don't remember that?
I remember him having blue eyes that they just stopped digitally doing.
No, but they said that specifically, like, oh, he's gonna go hurt himself or break his bones or something like that. Like when he was a little kid.
Oh, I thought it had to do with his disease.
Well,
Kind of does?
yeah, that's what they were saying. That's what I just said. Is that when
Okay.
his eyes were really blue, they knew he was gonna get hurt or hurt himself or in danger.
Great. Might be a loon. It's a loon! Guys, they're in New Hampshire.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, freaking.
Moon Island is that way?
Ugh! And there's us.
Hell yeah!
I'm a little nervous.
I know, me
I
too.
don't- Like, what do you do? Oh,
Yeah.
Native.
Americans, yeah. Dude, that's such a. That'd be so cruddy if they just get shot up and that's like the end of their story. That'd be so terrible. As Will has already pointed out, I don't think Vikings were really established in history
Yeah. No.
as being settlers.
There's so much game, so many animals, so much just to eat. I can't believe
God's friend, what have never enough. Here is paradise.
We must make a sacrifice, Uba. We must thank the gods for all this bounty.
Watch this be like, not everything goes to shit after they did
Yeah.
this.
Or the Native Americans like, not on our soil.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your gods are.
Or it's
still
like,
here.
yeah, this
Might
is like
be a
cursed
thing.
land or something.
Yeah.
Native Americans are always sitting there watching like.
I mean,
"Oh,
things
this
never
guy's
go well.
stupid."
Things never go well in the show anyway when they make sacrifices. Lagartha's been doing sacrifices since
Yeah.
the dawn of the show, and everything either people die,
Yeah.
they lose land, or it gets burned, and they get burned. You know what's crazy, and they don't really ever go into it further, is even the bloody speaker, the guy without the eyes, doesn't ever really specifically act like he believes in the gods. Like even in the first season, he's like, "Oh, the god." Somebody asks, "Are the gods real?" and he goes,
Yeah, you just smile.
like,
yeah.
does this like weird smirk thing.
Yeah.
You come all this way just to find the familiar Uber, son of Ragnar. Maybe you're not so much like your father after all. Original.
I'm him. You've been pranked.
Ashton Kutcher comes out. You just got punked.
Literally, like at this point, I just feel like he's gonna become Ragnar. Like I just can't understand who this dude is, and the fact that everybody else sees him too. Unless he's bloody freaking Floki. Remember we were joking about him? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up sore subject. He's dead. He's dead. Will.
No, he's not. Dead. No, he's not.
But we always talk about like the seer being able to shapeshift and.
Oh no! This dude gets clapped by.
Oh, I see the first one to go. That'd be so annoying because we don't know anything about him.
Yeah.
Or he runs into a bear. That'd be so lit.
Yeah.
Remind me something for the end of this about this guy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I don't know what those symbols are.
Kind of looked like a rune, but
Yeah,
I don't know
I
if
was
that's
gonna
supposed to be Native American. Like,
Yeah.
Now we will make sacrifice to the people we don't know.
And give them weapons.
Well, yeah, I think it's like their good faith. We won't come at you with weapons. I mean, that's the whole point of why they're here. It's to not be fighting anymore. Gosh.
I hope they have more weapons back there. It's
Yeah.
not like they're gonna be able to do metal work out here. Not yet, at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, I guess I kind of forgot about that.
No.
They're really starting like Stone Age again. They don't have any infrastructure, no way to bend metal.
I mean, they probably know how to, but like they don't have the
Hopefully.
materials. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Witnessing only horrors, death would be a blessed relief.
That's a really cool effect. He kind of looks like a goat. Am I the only one?
Why? I was gonna ask, why did Ivar kill him in the first place?
Yeah, he.
I think he did want like someone to question his like
Authority.
god authority.
Oh, back here.
Oh, I forgot. He's blind.
blind.
Oh, this horror show.
Here's your chair.
Oh, I hate you, Ingrid.
We have been told that taxes must be raised. Is it true?
Of course they have to be raised. How else can we build miles and miles of new stone ramparts and afford to teach him? He was baptized and has declared that his is now a Christian kingdom.
What?
And that his people must no longer worship the old gods.
What's happening?
Do not know how,
What's the purpose?
but you are a witch. This is your
Why?
doing.
Why did she do it to him?
I just like why even
That wasn't me.
why even go through all this just to blind him to like
It was the
weaken your
gods
like
right.
ally that you have? You know what I mean? Other than
I
you to be
think-
spiteful.
I think because like the people won't accept a queen ruler, so she has him as like,
Pulling strings.
well, not even that. Belittle him to show how much power she can have. I
We have many
guess
responsibilities.
make him fail at everything so that she looks awesome.
They've taken our gifts and replaced them with new ones.
Whoa, whoa! Oh,
Is that a
snap.
good or a
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
thing?
It
That's
is
a
Native
change.
American. It's a freaking X from them.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
It's a
Could be good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a oh, don't eat
Don't
it.
eat it.
I don't know.
Wait, that looks like gold.
Gold. It could be. It might not have its worth. It doesn't have worth yet. I mean, not really. Not here.
I
I mean, who are
mean,
you gonna trade it with?
true. I mean, it's valuable to them probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
To the Native Americans, I mean. Bigfoot. Let's find Bigfoot
Yeah.
in the woods.
These are the people who killed it.
Hello.
Oh.
Freaking
A canoe or a kayak.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, they ran away.
They're awake.
They took it, you guys. They took them.
It's a little creepy. A little sus. Man, it's upsetting that as we get close to the end of the show, almost every story arc now just feels like it's gonna be really like just not good for
Yeah.
anyone.
Yeah.
Like at best, Ube has a maybe optimistic outcome. What?
I know. What is going on with this guy?
Remember, he's always been sick though.
Always?
Oh, yeah.
He was a sickly
he's-
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like Kal-El, young Superman, always just having
Help him!
issues.
Take care of him.
Remember, he almost died as a kid in the swamp,
Yeah.
or when he was a baby.
But even that was as a baby.
It's a baby.
When he was born in the swamp, or after he was born, they took him. It was like a toddler. Remember when his father and Judith, they ran away into the swamp, and he was like dying. They were like praying, or I mean, he might have been like a young kid. I can't remember how old.
It's
he's talking about when he had...
It's right when they recasted, made it this actor.
Yeah.
When he first has long hair.
What is it?
What is it?
Your eyes are now green, sir. It means you have intense diarrhea.
So wait. You mean to tell me that until the finale, we're literally probably just gonna be sitting here waiting for the English?
That's what I'm saying. Man.
Oh!
They're really just gonna write it out until
Gosh.
write it out until there's nothing else. So the next episode, they'll come down and they'll finally send the person down the hill. That will be what the next episode's about. Remember, not enough butter, man.
Not enough butter.
Not enough. Oh. Yo, look at the water.
Is that perfect?
Screamings.
Dothraki screamers.
That's so beautiful.
Pretty sure the Dothraki scream came from Native American screamers.
What's wrong with him?
Probably his spine.
I think the brittle bone is kicking back in, man.
Yeah.
So the blue signifies when the pains start to come back.
Yeah.
Not like his own self-inflicting.
No. It's not like he is intentionally hurting himself. I just mean he's going to get hurt
because of what he has.
Yeah.
Okay. Time to make the chariot.
We should rest.
He's looking at the horse. Was that a snake?
Am I missing something? What is happening?
I know how to do it.
Oh, he just figured out how he's gonna win. Maybe he'll dig a. I don't know why he was just looking at the dirt, but maybe
the dirt was all scruffed up.
Well, I'm saying maybe he'll dig a trench and cover it so they just run in and charge, and it's they fall down. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of that would cripple them would do. You know.
Don't know what. But we're very close.
Dude, this guy really is Gandalf.
That's what I'm saying. It's so odd. They're really milking out these walk-in things. Just to show me what the heck it is.
That's what the past 3 episodes have been. It's been
on the boat. Yeah, on the boat.
The fire scene of them burning England.
Yeah.
Visually, I love it, but after a while, I just want to know what the heck is screaming. Is it a Native American or is it an alien? What the heck are we dealing with?
Monster.
Geralt de Rivia. It's Geralt de Rivia.
Caleb was mentioning that last
You're
night.
lucky Adam is in between you and I. Remember I said I'd hit you next time you said that.
Oh, hey. Okay, we're somewhere.
It's a little encampment.
Farm?
Farm?
Sick.
Boats?
Oh, I love it. Look at the housing in the back.
Yeah.
Fire?
Oh, snap. But no one's home.
Yeah. They just put the fires out.
Ah!
Oh.
Whoa!
Whoa, they look awesome.
Whoa!
They're wearing the same colors that they're putting on their foreheads.
And that's the episode.
Really?
Yep.
No! Freak's sake.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow, guys.
That actually went pretty quick, though.
No, I don't think. I disagree.
It felt something.
Yeah,
it felt,
very long.
It felt like 40 minutes. Alright, boys. Episode 8. Near the end of the final season of Vikings. So what are your quick first thoughts? Just overall.
I like you were saying at the very beginning of the episode. It's good with its visuals and imagery.
Yeah.
And he's shot with a helicopter, getting some cool wide angle open shots of land. It's incredulous.
Yeah, before I even give my beef with the show in general, that is one thing that is always good to credit these guys with. They're always really good with that. I was joking, but in seriousness, they really should do advertisements because they're always really good at knowing how to do shots with lighting, where to aim the camera. So I can't steal that from me not enjoying the writing currently because it's always so beautiful. Honestly, I do like the montages that they do. I just wish that they could have story to go along with it, and then have montages everywhere else. Like
I was gonna say that.
So,
do you really enjoy? You have to enjoy all the scenes with the Ancient One. How they do his scenes are really cool.
I like that character overall.
It's
I was
so
disappointed
trippy.
that he died during like one of my least favorite story arcs.
Yes.
He died in a way that made sense, and how he went out made sense. Like, of course, Ivar at the time wouldn't want a guy like Will was saying to be questioning who seems to have the most authority when it comes to religious things, even though I don't particularly think the guy himself believes in the Norse gods. I think he's just a guy who...
He said he's a guide. He's just a guide.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think he helps guide people. I think he's been like blessed with... Like, they kind of talk about this in like the Bible. I don't know if it comes up in like other... Like in the Quran or like other like religious books, but like of people having like gifts of prophecy, and it's more so a gift as opposed to
I mean,
a religious priest.
There's oracles and like there's
Yeah.
stuff in multiple cultures. And
Yeah.
There's like people who are blessed with foresight.
And like I don't particularly think... I think he just happened to be in this culture, and instead of getting killed by saying I don't believe in them, he's just going to help guide them and occasionally throw in Odin's name to make them think it's Odin or Thor who are giving him the gifts.
I feel like he also has said that he's like, I'm the messenger for the gods, or something like that. I feel like he's said that. And you had also mentioned in previous episodes, it's more like they give that position to people who have a disability. Like his, with his, he had so much skin growing over his face.
I was explaining that, like, it's not a thing that always would happen, but I think, like, when it came to people, like, that might have autism or, like, a deformity, something that at the time people didn't really understand, like, when you don't have your mental facilities, either one of two things happen, which is very unfortunate, but, like, either one, they were outcasted or, like, straight up killed, like, in harsh cultures, or they were revered and loved and worshipped in some cultures because they just didn't know how to go about it. So, yeah, I don't know. In this culture, obviously, it looked like he was revered, but I also, it's very obvious, he also seems to have superior cosmic intellectual properties that are very fantasy for the show. But
I'd like to know more of what's going on with Alfred, why he seems sickly.
Yeah.
I mean, we were discussing throughout the episode that this has been happening to him. I don't remember it happening to him when he was training with Ube. And there was the great battle where, oh boy, what's his name? Lagertha!
Bishop Heyman.
Bishop Aemon was cut down. And I remember when we first see him after the this is Wessex, right?
Yeah,
Wessex was sacked by the Sons of Ragnar, and we see him, Alfred, very sick, and he falls into the swamp. And then, like we said, he had like a prophecy or something. He had a vision or something.
He would have visions, and I can't remember, but it was like the typical thing Vikings does, where it's like very hard to decipher. Probably like shadowy figures in cloaks of white and black. The thing they always kind of do.
It could be because his dad is Athelstan, and Athelstan always he was going from being Norse to this religion.
So what, you think it's like he's dealing with like the curse of having to kill people that are from like potentially one side of his family?
That could be it.
I mean, who knows? Your guess is as good as anything at this point.
I think that like just historically too that he's just like he had like health issues.
Okay.
So that's part of it. That they just don't show it that much in the show. They show it like the beginning and clearly the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure like what. It's just the show is just so frustrating because it's had really good moments.
Yeah.
Across the board, I really enjoyed the show across the board, but like this latter half of the show, specifically this season, it just felt like as soon as Bjorn died, it was just like the story just kind of like went out the window. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't much written, and like it feels like half the time we're watching the show, it's just scenery.
Montage. Yeah.
It's just montage. Like I mean, like literally, I wonder how much of the 45 minutes of this episode was just
montage,
watching
a transition,
walking, or carrying game, or hunting, or just Englishmen walking around. Like I like the scene with Alfred in his speech.
Yeah.
That, the seer scene with Ivar...
It's awesome.
And that's probably about it. Actually, that last scene was kind of cool with, like, the Native American... I like the whole Native American, like, back and forth thing, but just, like... It just doesn't feel like anything is really happening in 90% of what we're watching. And it's just, like, I just don't understand how the show went from, like... I mean, even, like, 10 episodes ago. Like, last season was not like this at all. You know what I mean? Like... With the whole Oleg storyline and Bjorn and all that was going on between Ivar and Bjorn and Kattegat, like it wasn't a bad storyline.
I wonder, like, was it because Bjorn the actor didn't want to be part of the show and they wrote him off?
I don't.
Or was like they intentionally chose that? Like it was such a random thing to like have a send off for.
I mean, he did get stabbed in the last episode.
Yeah, I know, but like that's because the writing allowed that to happen. Like I don't know, like who was the deciding factor? Because like historically, Bjorn lives on, as people have wrote down in our comments, to live a long life as far as Vikings age.
King of something, I can't remember.
Yeah, well, Harold's supposed to be the king of Norway. He's already technically got that thing, but like as soon as they were going with that route, like a season ago, when Harold was supposed to take that during the like the voting, the fake voting, whatever, it was like Bjorn's story was like had already surpassed its peak. Like, there wasn't anything else for him to really do because they decided to go with the Harold story right there. So it's like I don't know what is I don't know if there was supposed to be anything more for him, or they just were like, we don't really know what to do. Let's kill him off. Have a good send off instead of like we're not going to show a 30 years from now, Bjorn's still an old guy. Kattegat still sucks.
Well, and it's just like, I mean, even with, like, the thing that bothers me the most that this show has done overall, like, since, like, season 2, really, is just drop random characters in with, like, no real introduction. You know what I mean? Like, a character just, like, appear. Like, I can't even tell you when Eric first... right? Is that his name?
I could tell you, but still, it's super insignificant.
Yes. Yeah, but okay, I know when it happened and I know why.
But what was the purpose?
It's just a random character that they just like shoehorn in. Is that the right phrase?
Yeah. It's like, just, what's the purpose of adding him?
Yeah, it's just like you just add him in, and then now he's this character that like he's just. I don't see the purpose from like a story perspective of why this is like Kattegat. Honestly, if you were just like, hey, Ygritte and them are running, and you just left it and didn't even bring it up again, I would have been like, that's fine. But it feels like they're just doing it to fill space.
Well, that's exactly what I think it is. Like he showed up in Bjorn's storyline as they're trying to assassinate Bjorn. And it really just feels like Eric is now the, time-wise for an episode, the space that you would have given to Bjorn. He's like the guy... Yeah. That's why I said it feels like they wrote him off and they just casted this guy Eric to be the filler until the show's done. It's just a
bad move.
It's an odd choice for like... Because we've been here with Bjorn's story. You take him out in the last 10 episodes and you give us some schmuck that now... I felt good with, then I felt bad about, or I liked him, then I didn't like him, and now I feel bad for him. It's like, I don't even know what's the purpose of this dude?
Right. I mean, even just like the turn on the dude was like, he seemed like a generally good dude in the first 10 episodes of the season, and now it's like he's this...
he did a 180.
Then he had like 180.
Player / like... cutthroat. And
they gave him all the titles. He's a slave. He's a this. He's a slave master. He's a this. He's a that. They gave him all these bad things out of nowhere. It's like, what? Skagamore. Yeah. And then they made him blind, and we have a witch running things. And it's like
they're running out of ideas.
Like I don't
That's
even
what
know.
I think.
Well, I'm just like
same with the whole montage shots. It's them. They've run out of ideas, and let's just put this in to fill in the rest of the episode.
So.
And make the season 4 episodes shorter and just cut out like the extra, like try to cut out the filler stuff. You know what
this
I mean?
is the final season, and I'm bored. Honestly,
I'm not necessarily bored. Actually, I'm not. I'm surprised. Surprisingly, I'm not bored.
Yeah, it's more so I just wanted to get to like
I want to know what it's going to end with.
I'm okay with where it's going in a sense. But, like, I just want it to get there. It's just taking too long. It would have been a lot better for me if they just did 5 episodes. You know what I mean? Maybe 6 just to make it an even number and just cut out the extra.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
Shit, I was going to say something. I forgot.
You wanted to bring up Athelstan, Sam, too. The old dude for some reason.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. You're going to hate this theory.
Me? I hate when you say that.
No, you're gonna hate it. So, I don't know what this guy is here for at all until this episode. This episode with him saying things where it's like he seems very aware of what's happening.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to figure out, like, what is he trying to get at with Ube? Like, and then this is where it came into play, where it hit me. I was like, where do we even find this guy? And then I remember he had a flashback of him seeing the murder of whatever was happening with those families.
The family that Floki got everything.
Okay, now. I am now in belief
I swear to God.
that he might be Floki.
What?
Hear me out.
How?
Hear me out.
Because of the seer bullshit?
No. Because Floki was the one who saw the murders of those families. So what if, like, he's, like, the reason he keeps on jumping story to story is because, like, just like the seer is able to, like, change, like, shapeshift into different forms. What if Floki, who's now the seer, is shapeshifting?
I just said it. The seer bullshit.
Yeah. He's doing this, and this is why he's testing Ube. He wants a son of Ragnar that he loves, and he wants that son to make a firm stance on where his faith resides, or what
Why Ube?
He did
don't know.
say you're nothing like your father. And Ube was like, how do you know?
Yeah, exactly!
Yeah.
And so I only thought of it for this episode. I was like, okay, this man has been here for at least, like, 10 episodes. What is his purpose?
Yeah.
Okay, my only counter argument, and if you end up being right and this is it, fuck this show entirely. Okay, why would it be Ube? Because Ube was not... Floki's favorite was always Ivar. He spent all that time with Ivar, taught him how to be Viking. All those, and Bjorn. But, like, Bjorn, he didn't get to, like... It wasn't... Bjorn, he saw as a little kid and grow to be a man. But, like, Ivar, he practically raised.
Yes.
Floki did.
Yeah.
He taught him how to be a Viking, and Aslog was like, here, take my son and make him be
Teach
Viking.
him the old ways. She said that.
Yeah. And so he was really into Ivar's...
Because
future.
Ivar was a darker dude. Yeah.
But still, why the Floki never had anything to fucking do with Ube. Literally, not once.
Yeah,
It's a son of Ragnar.
Sure, but that's the thing.
Floki
He's
wasn't-
still-
We all can be son of Ragnar. She was around fucking every woman they met.
Yeah.
Floki's was in love with Ragnar.
But to be fair,
Ivar's like, look, my blood's gonna be everywhere. I'm like, Bjorn's got you beat.
But
He's been fucking every woman he's met for the past 20
Anything
years.
with legs,
here's
he's
the
touched.
counter argument is that Floki is not the same guy as the one we saw back when he liked Ivar. We've had a whole Floki of like 10 episodes at least of him trying to change his mind, going with this whole like peace movement, And Ube's also moving in that direction. So he might find a love for the one of the sons he didn't really ever talk to, but it's still one, it's son of Ragnar who Floki revered. Two, it's one who's now in alignment with the new Floki in like the way of his thinking. It's not out of the realm of possibilities.
It's not.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that if the writers and directors and the producers and Amazon and History Channel and whoever's goddamn name is on the credits decided that this was the move, fuck them.
But why would this be like that so upsetting to you?
It's not that it's upsetting. It's just a stupid way to ring in Floki back into the story.
But that's because you specifically think he's dead. Me and Adam never thought he died.
I don't. No. I don't care that. I'm not saying that he's. Yes, I do think he's dead. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying it's because he's dead. I'm saying he's not in the story. So why would you ring him in this way? It's such a dumb way to put him in.
Well, technically, he has been part of the story. If my theory is right, he's been here this whole time, and he never left. Literally, from Floki's death, we've had the man as soon as we showed back up in Iceland.
There better be a background
diagram.
Let's get a montage of showing Floki escape the volcano. If that happens, fine. I'm with you.
The volcano was the process that transformed his genetic coding, and now he has the ability to shapeshift, whatever it's called.
So you think it's actual shapeshifting? You don't think like?
Well, no.
Like, what if Floki died and this is his reincarnation?
Well, like the seer was able to wasn't the seer able to change his form? Well, didn't we see him
I don't remember that at all. He's mentioned that a couple times. I don't remember it. Do you?
Am I crazy?
I don't remember anybody being able to change their form except for Ivar.
You could Google it. I don't know. I
can't
really
honestly,
pick it out.
I can't think of a seer. Maybe you're right. Maybe there isn't any. But the fact of the matter is, he still has supernatural gifts. Find anything?
No, not in the way I worded it. So.
Alright, well, it's fine. So, yeah, so Adam might be right. There might not have ever been a time where he shapeshifts. I just remember, like, there was always, like, weird dreams happening that seemed to be as a result of him, so I just, in my mind, I just assumed. So maybe it's not a thing. I just, like, I don't know what the guy is here for then. Like, what would you, at this point in the show, think that the old guy's here for?
What is Ingrid here for?
Yeah.
What is
I think
Eric?
she's useless, but I actually do think the gray guy, there's something to him.
Okay.
He's either a god or he's floating.
That's a cool idea and all, but there's like 4 characters in the show that mean nothing right now that are like main parts of the story currently.
Yeah.
So if they just decided that he was a character that was riding along just to test Ube's faith, it wouldn't surprise me because they, like I said, they just shoehorn people in here all the time. I mean, heck, you might not know. I might not have told you guys. I'm in the next episode. I'm the new main character.
I was so confused.
Yeah, me too.
I'm in the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
also in the finale, by the way.
Yeah, I'm in the epilogue.
No, you're the diarrhea that comes out of Ivar because he has green eyes now.
Listen,
thanks. Okay, with the purpose of white hair, awesome looking dude Gandalf. It seems like Uba doesn't know his purpose either. So what do you think his purpose is?
Ivar doesn't know his purpose.
I'm sorry, Uba.
You're bad.
Is Uba's purpose to start a new colony? Because I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the episode he was like, "What are we doing here?"
I don't know. Like, with Will saying like there's no clear signs of the Vikings ever having been to America, like
it's just gonna get killed off.
That'd be so okay.
That'd be so boring.
That would be even worse than the Floki for me. If they all just died,
definitely it would be worse.
That'd be so dumb. Like we spent so many episodes to get here, and just to die.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, what the idea of just being in America with Native Americans is such a huge next step.
Yeah, it is
in their culture. It's like, but like we know that I don't think there's Vikings in.
No.
It can't. I think they're in Canada.
What do you guys think is going to happen with the Native Americans? Do you think that we're going to find some way they can speak to each other?
They kill them.
Who?
The Vikings kill them.
Vikings kill them?
No, they killed the Vikings.
Oh, natives?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or most of them. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was like, it's probably, honestly, what will probably end up happening is that the Vikings, they encounter them, they realize these people are going to try and kill them, they're just like, get back on the boat, and then they just sell them to Kattegat.
I would hate that.
Or Iceland, or Greenland. It's one of those.
I don't want that.
Back to whale guy.
I'd like, it's like, what they did in England, to have like, hey, we can take this land.
Oh my gosh.
This part of it.
So bad. Please don't go back to the whale, man.
Edge.
I cannot. Ivar.
Yeah, I was about to say we haven't talked about him.
Ivar and his blue eyes. I mean, I don't think there's much to digest or theory craft when it comes to that. As we said in the episode, all his things are coming back to bite him in the butt. So, you know what? It's actually kind of like what I was saying historically with him. Like, I'm pretty sure he died from his own... Which is really funny. We were saying that's not going to be how he goes down, but I was saying, like, I'm pretty sure he dies because of his own issues. Yeah. So it might be that when he goes to battle, he's just not going to be able to ride a chariot or a horse, or, like, something gets the better of him and he falls over and somebody just jacks him in the back.
Oh.
Yeah, it might be something as lame as that, but...
His Spinosaurus aegypticus.
I mean, it's kind of unfortunate, but he dies the way that he kind of started off in the show, kind of helpless.
Well, then what about Vitzurg? Vitzurg has always been like, it's my destiny to kill him.
You know what?
Put him out of his misery.
That's the other thing. I was predicting that Vitzurg wouldn't just kill him, but be a mercy kill, so it kind of goes better with that. Like, if he finds his brother and is just, like, falling over on the battle, it's like, Vitzurg's just... so, that's a really sad ending, but, like, it would work. And then Harold. What about Harold?
I was about to ask that too.
He's gonna die in battle.
All right, well, let's call it. Let's call how it will
I want to see an awesome battle between him and Alfred. When Alfred doing the finishing blow.
I would like that.
I'd really like to see that with him and Ivar too, but
Ivar can't fight.
I don't see it. Especially how injured he is.
I'd also say Vitzurg's too good of a fighter to be the one to go up against Alfred, so I think Harold should be the one who fights Alfred, because Alfred's not a great fighter. I wouldn't say Harold's like the best either.
He's gotten pretty hurt a couple times fighting.
Yeah, and he's older.
Yeah.
So, it would work.
And he got washed the last battle he fought in.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, he did.
If Vitzurg dies, how do you think he'll die? Just imagine
drugs.
I just imagined a
Overdose.
ballista, just a giant bolt, just like on this huge one, just gutting him.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're gonna see catapults again or
Probably.
trebuchets.
Yeah.
I don't remember the difference.
The trebuchets use the momentum of a rock, where one's just held down. I think one has like a counterbalance that throws, and the other one's just.
I will say, and I'd like to hear what you guys think. Compared to the last couple episodes, rating on this episode.
This was better than last week's.
Yeah, I think so too. The past two, I think this was better.
I can't
Oh
wait.
boy,
Tell
he's
us
just
what.
gonna shit on everything.
So I'll give. Should we just go down the list and rate every one of them? Because we haven't really done it for most of them.
Say that for the last episode, maybe?
I don't know.
Well, listen, Bjorn's episode was really good and everything's been downhill from here, so fuck this shit. Give it a 2.
Guys, if you made it this far, make sure you hit the like button. Start considering shows that we might be filling in for this time slot, because Vikings is coming to its conclusion in the next 3 weeks, alright? So start thinking of things that you guys like, that you would like us to react to either love and appreciate, or to crap on and hate every week. That's all on you. So you guys gotta choose, but for the time being, we're gonna punch it. See you guys.